Guys, I got exposed at my local supermarket. Okay, let me give you a little bibliography or backstory. I work the longest hours of the day. I have low iron, low vitamin B12. I might look perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm doing okay on the outside. But on the inside, I feel like I'm dragging myself and I'm like, done. There's nothing left of me. And I'm someone that I have high OCD, I have ADHD, and I want everything to be perfect, which it can't be. Okay, back to the story. I go to the supermarket near my house, like let's say every day or every second day to like top up my fridge. So I'm sure a lot of you relate to this. What I do is I go to get, for example, I need beans, I need milk, I need cheese, I need bread. And I'm not aware of it, but apparently I stand in the aisle and I look at the beans for like literally 5 minutes straight. Like it's either I zone out or stand and stare at it. Like I do this. Obviously with the basket in my hand, like decision making. Like I'm trying to make the decision, should I get the organic beans? Should I get the Woolies brand beans? Or should I get the like high quality brand beans? And I'm there for like 10 minutes. Mind you, that's for everything I need. I do that with bread, I do that with cheese, I do that with ham, I do that with butter, I do that with, let's say if I want a chocolate bar, everything I do that with. So how did I get exposed? After this going on for a while, me just standing in the aisle staring at the groceries, one of the staff come up to me and say, "Hey, beautiful." First off, she goes, "Hey, beautiful. By the way, I bought the perfume that you told me about last week. Oh my God, I smell perfect now. I love it. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you." And I was like, "Okay, you're welcome. Like, if you ever need any tips, ask me." And she goes, "I wanted to say something." I go, "Yes." I'm like, "Is everything okay?" "Yes." And I'm still there in the back of my mind, should I get that beans or that beans, you know? And I've been in the grocery shop for like 15 minutes and I only have 2 things in my basket. Anyways, so she goes, "Yes, I just wanted to say something." I'm like, "What is it, babe?" She goes, "I wanted to see if you're okay." I'm like, "How come?" "Thank you, how come?" She goes, "Do you need any help with grocery shopping?" I'm like, "I'm okay, how come?" She goes, "Because I've noticed for like the past couple of weeks, every time you come in, you just stare in the aisle." And she goes, "I've been really worried, like what's going on with you?" And I'm thinking in the back of my head, holy fuck, what do I say to this? I say, what do I say to this? What do I say to this? Like, what do you say to that? I'm sure I'm not the only one who goes through that. And she goes, "Yeah, I've been really worried, and because like you're someone I really get excited when you come into the store, so I generally want to see if you're okay." And guess what I decide to say? I decide to say, "Oh yeah, nothing. It's just something I do. I have this thing I have that if I don't stare at my food for 5 minutes when I'm at the groceries, like when I'm getting my groceries, if I don't stare at the food for 5 minutes before putting it in my basket, I feel like my food will be off and then I'll get food poisoning." I just came up with that on the spot. Let me rewind. She goes to me, "Are you okay? I've noticed the past couple of weeks, every time you come and you stand in the aisle and you stare at your food, like, do you need help shopping, like picking what you need?" And she goes, "I genuinely care because you look extremely tired." And no, I don't say, "Yes, can you help me?" I turn around and say, "No, it's a thing I do. I stand and stare at the food that I'm going to buy. I stare at them for 5 minutes at everything, because if I don't do that, I feel like my food will go off." Guess what she does after that? She goes, "Okay, that's fine." And then she steps back. "Okay, that's fine, all good. Let me know if you need anything. Have a good night, bye." And then I was like, what the fuck did I just say? If I would have just accepted the help, it would have been good. Like, is my mind messed up? At work, I'm perfect. I'm number one. For like when I do things for like my clients, I'm number one. Best decision maker, best worker, best everything, best team leader, best. When it comes to me, I'm just slow. Like, why would you say that? I just made myself look like I stare at my food for 5 minutes, because if I do that, that means my food won't go off. Oh, anyways, that's the story of my day. Besides to this, does anyone else relate to where when you're stuck in a situation and you don't know what to say, do you come up with something totally random and just embarrass yourself even more? And besides that, one more thing, do you relate to being so mentally and physically drained and exhausted where you go into the grocery shop and you just can't decide, so you just stand and stare at the aisle? I'm sure you relate to that. I don't know. I just want to feel normal. Guys, toodaloos, have a good day. And if I can get through the day, so can you. So we just got to ride the wave, babies. We're going to ride the wave.